shorts gaming.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Hello Barmy Badger Army and welcome to another vlog. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about how Marvel has now bought the rights to create Predator and Alien comics from Dark Horse. I wonder how long the deal had been going on for, because I remember even since I was a kid, like early teens, there was always Predator and Alien comics in Dark Horse. Now, if I remember correctly, Predator and Alien have faced against a variety of characters, such as Terminator, I'm pretty sure that happened, Judge Dredd, especially with Alien, I remember that. In fact, I only read that a few months ago. And of course, where you've got Predator fighting off against Batman, Alien fighting against Superman, and many other characters. And I believe there was a crossover comic, Batman and Superman versus Alien versus Predator. Look that up, I'm pretty sure that's a thing. And of course, there has been fan art and obviously fan films like the looks of Batman Dead End, one of my personal favourite Batman films that is of course non-official, but should have been because it was fantastic. Now, I digress. Now, I can't wait to see what happens. Like I said, Predator and Alien have been up against a smorgasbord of characters, and perhaps the creators and Fox, obviously now being owned by Marvel anyway, thought it was time for some fresh blood for the characters, literally. Now, I'm really looking forward to seeing where they can go in the direction of this. Apparently, they are going to keep the original films canon, so I wonder where they're going to go next. Is it going to be more urban warfare with Predator? Or are they going to go back into space? Are they going to ignore the Pred-Alien storyline? Are they going to evolve it? Are they going to retcon some things and change other things? Is Ripley from Aliens now going to be a Marvel character? All these things are going to be very interesting. Are we going to get Arnold Schwarzenegger's character from Predator pop up into Marvel comics? Are these things going to happen? Is it going to bleed into the 616 main Marvel universe? Or is it going to be its own separate thing? These are very interesting questions. Are we going to get crossovers? That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Are we going to get the Avengers versus a whole gang of Predators? Or are we going to get Iron Man fighting on a big ship against a load of aliens? Can you imagine Iron Man with all his technology, whichever incarnation it currently is it going to be Tony Stark or another character in the Iron Man suit versus a load of teched up Predators? Wouldn't that be fantastic? Let me know. I think that'd be awesome. But you know what I'm looking forward to the most, and I thought about this just before I made the vlog. What would happen if we got our own version of Predator 2? An urban fight against the Punisher. Perhaps even Blade, some other urban warfare guys, such as Daredevil. Perhaps if we got some urban fights, real scaled down, vicious fights against the Predator. And the one out of those three I'm looking forward to the most would actually be the Punisher, because he is a bad what's-it. And I think, fill in the blank there, I think he would fight against a Predator pretty darn good. Even the Spider-Man 90s one would have a good chance with his big battle van. I think it'd be fantastic. Can you imagine the visceral fights, especially in the Netflix series? I think the Netflix one, incarnation, would have a fantastic fight against the Predator. Now, what I'd look forward to is obviously him being able to use his resourcefulness, his tactileness, obviously his army and secret ops training, and obviously the raw fight in him. I think it'd be fantastic. And can you imagine him sitting on a roof trying to get the Predator and trying to find him even though the Predator's cloaked? I think that'd be fantastic. tracking him down, having to do some detective work similar to Batman. It'd be fantastic. So that is one of the things I'm looking forward to, and I really hope it does bleed into the Marvel universe, into the main things. Or if they're going to have their own stories, that'd be great too. But I think it eventually would try to be part of it. And you know what I'm looking forward to the most as well? Can you imagine if we get a shared movie universe? I think that'd be great. Like I was saying, can you imagine Predator or Alien being in some of the Marvel films? I think that would be stoked. And I think that'd be great as well. I think that'd be really interesting to see the character development and the different things that happen to the characters. And it'd be an easy way to kill off a load of guys, wouldn't it? If you wanted to have a big fight and a big war and people's contracts were up in the films, you could just blast them out. I think that'd be great. But yeah, does that mean they're going to retcon the films? Are they going to add more to the movie industry? Are they going to change things with the storylines? Are we going to get Arnold Schwarzenegger back properly? Who knows? I think it'd be great. But what I'm looking forward to is seeing some really good progression. I think Fox, the last Predator film was really pants, wasn't it? Come on, let's go for it. I watched about half an hour of it and thought it was utter drivel. And obviously Predator versus Alien 2 was pants as well. And some of the other sequels have been a bit duff. Maybe it does need a bit of a freshen up. And maybe Marvel/Disney will be able to add some flair to it. I can't wait to see what happens. But what I do know is this acquisition has got to be good for the product, because Fox was not handling Alien or Predator very well anymore. They just weren't. It just wasn't happening. They're just ruining it left, right and centre. For some reason, they'd lost base. They couldn't really figure out what they were doing. The storylines were too complex, and it just became a big jumble of drivel. So what I am looking forward to is the fact that they can now simplify the storyline, scale it down, and perhaps bring it back up again slowly, which is what Marvel and Disney are really good at doing. They take a formula, they strip it down, and then they add and drip feed in information and storyline as they go along. And that's what they did with Marvel, and it was fantastic. That's why they've done, God knows, nearly 20 films on one big story arc, and they were able to drip feed and put in little nuggets of information in and slowly but surely get it going. I think that's fantastic. And that's what they need to do with Predator and Alien. They need to slow the storyline down, they need to drip feed it in, and they need to work out where they're going with it. And hopefully they'll be able to do it nicely in the comics and the films. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you enjoy this video? Let me know. I know I'm a little bit late to the party because this news broke last weekend, but please do let me know your thoughts. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next vlog, video or stream. Bye! Mr. Slender, yes, bring me a dream. Bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 that I've ever seen. Bum, 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 bum. Please, your magic dream. Mr. Slendy, bring me a dream. Bum, 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 bum.